Byron is going to show our wonderful new tomato planter. Self-watering tomato planter.
I'm going to show you what's in the box. Self-watering container mix. Basically it's the dirt, and it's for self-watering plants. We got two of those. There's one, there's two. This is the Gardener's Best Organic Tomato Fertilizer. Hope you can see that. And you add this in with the dirt, I'm assuming, but I have to read the instructions on that. That's so you got good, healthy tomatoes. And then you pull out this is the planter part. This is the bottom here that goes, the water goes down inside there, and then this sits on top of the water, and then the dirt goes in the slots to suck up the moisture. That's why they call it self-watering. And here's a little thing where you put the water through, but I have to read the directions how to use that. Alright, here's the directions. Here's the rack that goes around it so that this keeps the plant inside the box.
Cool.
Alright, here's the inside of the planter, and it says open up the tips, which I'm trying to figure out what that means. Okay. The self-watering planter is watertight, so it may be used outdoors. If used outdoors, well, you will need to open drainage holes to allow water to drain out during heavy rains. To do this, remove the reservoir grill. Locate the two tall, half-inch diameter columns on the floor of the planter. Use a knife to cut off the top, or use a hammer and nail to make sure the hole in the tips of the column. There's a hole in the tips of the column. Okay. So that's these tips that need to be cut off.
Alrighty. Well, I'll film you cutting it off.
So I have to get something to cut it off. One. There's two. Get those out of there. We don't need those staying in. Alright. Step one has been completed.
Oh, go Byron.
Alright. Alright, so pull the reservoir grill back. Put the reservoir grill back into the planter and fit the fill holder inner cover into the water opening at the top of the reservoir grill inside the planter, which is, this is the grill right here. This sets in there. This sets over here like that. As you can see now, we got the grill's in. This cover thing alright,
oh,
that's in there.
Let me see the side. I see there's an opening there. Wow.
This goes in next. That's it. I think most of them will have it open anyway. Alright.
So you clamp that on both sides.
Yeah. So, basically except for the wire rack that goes around the outside, you know, the holes to paint a plant from going too far away, it's all been assembled. And preparing the planting mix. In a separate container mix, the 20-quart bags, the two 20-quart bags of self-watering container mix with the entire 1.5 pounds of Gardener's Best tomato fertilizer. Lightly moisten the mixture and follow the instructions on the bag. Pour a few inches of pre-moistened mix into the planter and press it firmly into the channels of the reservoir, which is these slotted things right here. The dirt goes inside here so that it goes down into the water, and through then it absorbs the water from the bottom up. This step is very important. The moisture mix will wick up water from the reservoir. Fill the planter to 1 to 2 inches of the top of the edge. Okay, so that's the next step.
So where are we going to mix it? In that box, or where are we going to mix it?
Well, let's mix it in the orange one. 2 bags.
Oh,
Huh?
good idea. You are totally intelligent. Smart. So, look at that. We recycle. Okay, you want to put it where that one is?
Oh.
So we can watch you?
Okay. You got it?
Look at that. We recycle. It's our orange recycle bin. Now he's opening up one of the
My
bags.
Kmart knife. It looks nice and rich.
I can't see it because I'm pointed in a different direction. But
You
yeah.
see it?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah,
We'll see it when you dump it in there.
They didn't tell me this, but I'm going to dump one in. Like that. Just like that. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of even it out. Now the instructions didn't say to do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to put the fertilizer on top, and then put the other bag on top of it.
And then mixy.
Yeah, then it's easier to mix.
Mm-hmm. And that's the bag of the fertilizer, which you can show it when you get down there.
Here's the clips. This will make the tomato plants go nuts. But the fertilizer just looks like little pellets.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Every little
now
bit in
tilt that. Let me see that. That's like little green pellets.
Yeah, so there's the fertilizer, or the fertilizer's on top right here, the lighter brown.
Wow.
Now I'm going to put the other bag, whatever this is, dirt, watering mixture, container mix. Yeah. There. There. Now,
Whoops.
I'm
I
gonna
just
take my
bumped.
arm in there and go. I just mix it around, just to get it. So all of it's got some fertilizer in the dirt. I got a feeling it would do it for itself anyway, but it's like me. I know where the refrigerator's at. I think a plant can find the food in there. There. Now it said to moisten it a little bit. So I'll take some of this water. And try a little at a time because I don't want it too wet.
And then I'll move this over here where I want it. Let's see. And we want the water spout over that way, huh?
Right.
It's on stable, sturdy, flat ground. The water spout's on the side on this one, in the front instead of the side like the other one.
Yeah, they designed it a little different. And a little more.
I'll go get you some more water.
Yes. They say it's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Yeah. It looks like it's pretty well mixed up. I mean, it's going to pack. The only purpose of putting the water in was just so that it would stick together and you could pack it in those slots.
Alrighty. Then I gotta move the camera, huh?
Right.
That dirt looks wonderful, doesn't it? So you're supposed to pack it in those slots
Yeah.
so it absorbs the water.
Yeah, that way it.
You need any more water?
No. I think that'll do it. It's packed pretty good in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you just dump the rest in there, huh?
Save a little bit for packing around the tomato plants. Okay, I just mostly filled the thing up with its mixture, container mixture. Now we're ready to put in some tomato plants.
Okay.
And this tomato plant is an ultimate opener.
And the other one was a celebrity.
Yeah.
Hopefully that went on video.
And this one on the wrong side. This one goes over here. This one goes over here. Alright, so and we're gonna get these. Anyway, I just put the second tomato in. It's an optimum. These are the ones that are on like vines. You know, they get like, you pick them up at the grocery store, there's like 4 or 5 tomatoes, 6 tomatoes on one vine.
Alright, our last camera died, so we're going to film it with our other camera, so hopefully we'll get this here.
Here's more dirt going in there.
What was that other tomato plant that you put on there? You were talking about that plant. One's a celebrity.
Yeah, this one is that ultimate opener. It says this is the one that you can see the tomatoes are all on a vine. There's 5 tomatoes all on the same vine. That's like the ones you get at the grocery store. And they're always pretty good tomatoes. I think we got enough of that dirt. There's a little left. We can throw it in the other one if you want.
Okay, and now I guess he's going to fill it with water.
Yep.
It's going to take about 5 gallons. just tipped over the stand. I was trying to show. And this is going to be like oodles.
Here's one.
Last year, the other tomato plant that we have, you put 2 in the box and you get hundreds of tomato plants. So we're going to get 200 tomatoes or more this year just from these plants alone because of these special tomato boxes.
You don't have enough, you can make some Italian gravy.
You got that blue bucket too, behind you. Yeah. Yeah. I had water in the empty milk buckets because our cat always dumps over my water, so my girlfriend said, why don't you put it in a milk container with the lid, and that way your cat can't tip over your water for your plants. So that's what I've been doing, is putting water in there, so that's what he's using now to fill this up. That's a lot bigger. Oh, you're dumping it.
It's full.
Oh my, she's full.
It's full.
Okay.
Now the last thing is the little wire rack that goes around it.
It's got brackets hooked onto it. Oh, there goes a pretty bird. They're tied together, so Byron's cutting the twist ties off. That's the top and that's the bottom. No, it goes the other way, doesn't it?
It's going to set like this. Maybe. Maybe not. Why does it look odd?
I thought those pokey things went in the dirt.
What can that be?
Because it stands up, double layer.
It's too long that way. Really too long that way.
Yeah, it turns.
Huh?
It turns. There you go.
I'm lost again. This is like one of those Rubik's cubes.
Those pushy, long, pokey things go in the dirt.
Right. So that goes like this.
Yeah. There you go. Now you got it. He just walked around the camera, but that's okay. Okay.
So this is the top.
Yep, there you go.
This goes.
Nope, the other way. The other way. There you go. There you go.
Believe me, this is rocket science. Branches are.
I don't want my ego to get in the way that I figured it out. Because that just wouldn't be right.
Now I gotta figure out how those things go together.
Which is probably
those clips. Why don't you let me film now and we'll take this off. Hold on. Now I'm going to stand back and watch Byron put the clamps on. To hold the, what's the fancy word for them? Trellises?
something like that.
There he goes. Now he's attaching them together so they don't come apart. What day is it? May 29th. So we'll see how much our beautiful tomato plants grow, how fast. Since today. I love you.
I love you. You're talking to tomato plant.
You, but I can say it to the tomato plants. I love you, tomato plants. I love you. You're so beautiful. And we have this on the west side of our house. Is there a certain way you're doing that so you can tell them?
Huh?
So you can explain how you're doing it?
Yeah, it's just to hold two wires, two of these things together at once, and you do them on corners. And then, you know, so anywhere you see where, like this area is, you need to put them right there. Keep them together. Then don't blow them down.
And she's all full of water. She's got her dirt. She's got her tomatoes. So she's ready to roll. And next, we're going to, this one right here, was the one that we had last year. And so we pulled everything all out and it's all set up. And on this one, it's an older version. And the water spout goes on the side that it's sitting inside there. Byron still has to attach it to that. And we'll clean it out a little bit and put some more tomato plants in there. And that one's ready to roll. And then we bought these beautiful tomatoes. We retransplanted it and put it in a big pot. And there's another one right there. See? Isn't she beautiful? And you can see our angel back there. She needs to be painted. So is our garage door. But a little bit at a time this summer. There you go. And that's our beautiful grill that our daughter bought us for Father's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day gift. Okay, so we'll turn back around. We got Byron's still putting them things on. Holy Dinah, how many you got?
That's one.
And it smells so good. Byron cut the grass.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Got a few extra, but I might you don't use them on this one.
Okay.
Since this is pretty stable now.
All right. Oh, it attaches right on there. Slick.
Right.
Thank you for showing us, Byron. Love you.
Welcome.
See ya.
You too. See ya.